Ciao Juventini of the world. My name is Giuseppe for the people that do not know. And like Dimash is saying, disaster. Historical win for Monza 1-0. Their first win in Serie A. Historical loss for Juventus. Their first loss in Serie A versus Monza. It is how it works. I don't know what to say. I wanted to go live, of course. It's easier to not go live. I wanted to go live to see you. To take all your comments, to give you a platform to be frustrated, to be angry, because today we have the right to be angry. We have the right to be really angry versus a Juventus that today did even worse than all the other games. Today we did even worse than all the other games. Today was the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. It looks like I took a travel machine. Thank you to Stefano. Thank you to Juan Echeveri. Thank you, Stefano, to the beautiful message. Today we showed that we don't believe in it anymore. Today we showed that we didn't want anymore. We didn't believe. We didn't want. There is not even one single player that I can save. There is not even one single person from Juventus, including myself, that I can save. Today, except of the supporters, everyone is at fault. Everyone is at fault. Today we have to take big decisions. I don't know what the decision can be. I don't know. I'm not in the head. I'm not in the head office of Juve. I'm not with the team. Guys, we can't continue like that. We can't. We can't continue like that. The team has quit, like Steve is saying. Everyone has quit. Everyone jumped off. We jumped off the boat. It's a shame. Today we assisted at a shame. There is not even a sense of honor. Not even a sense of honor. Today was a big low for Juve. A big low. It's difficult to stand in front of people to speak about that. There is no justification. There is no excuse. Don't even want to speak about the red card, saying it's because we play with 10. Because with 11 we were not able to do it. With 11 we were not able to do a pass. With 11 we were not able to do a control. We were not showing. I can understand that you can't. But there is a difference between you can't and you don't want. If you can't, you learn, you try, you change, you do. If you don't want, it's over. A nervous team, a scared team. And when you are absolutely not okay mentally, you can't go like that. You can't go like that. No changes, no sign of subs, of doing. It's everyone. It's Allegri on the phone there at halftime. What did he say? It's Landucci not doing the change in according with Allegri. Because it's not Landucci that was doing the game. It's the technical staff of Juve. It's everyone. There is no Landucci in if we want. No, it's all, everyone. Not a single change. Not a single revenge. I saw it immediately when they came back from that locker room in the second half. I will read the messages of Al and of Mohamed in a second, and from Niray and all Sweden. I saw when they were in that locker room of the second half, I said nothing changed in that locker room. Nothing happened in that locker room. There will be no reaction. I knew it instantly. You saw it in the eyes of the players. They are on the ground. They lost every single part of dignity. They lost it. I saw the pre-warm-up and I knew it was not going to be good. Because I saw in that pre-warm-up, Paredes taking the ball at 5 centimeters from the goal, shooting I don't know where. We saw it, how they prepared that pre-warm-up that they were not in. They couldn't go for it. Being nervous, frustrated, red card because of a reaction. Let me read a bit of your comments and I will continue. I love you, Beppe, but the club is drowning with Allegri. Forza Juve. It's totally correct, Al. It's totally correct. It's not about loving me, guys. You don't have to love me, to hate me. Hey, guys, I'm not playing at Juve. I'm not taking any decision. I'm speaking together with you. Raffaello, basta spam. Basta spam. It's correct. We lost it. We lost it as Juventus, as a team. We lost it completely, mentally. The last thing that could give a sign of, okay, we will do better in the future was a reaction. I'm not saying playing better, a reaction in terms of men. And that's what I was expecting today, hoping today. The reaction that we saw versus Benfica for 20 minutes, the reaction that we saw versus Salernitana for 80 minutes, a small reaction versus Paris Saint-Germain. This today, there was no reaction. It was like 11 bodies on the field, 11 bodies on the field without soul. And when you lose your soul, it's over for Juventus. It is over for Juventus. Thank you, Mohamed. It's in the management's hands now. I agree. It's in the management hand now to decide what we have to do. I agree. I totally agree. Ciao, Juan. I would understand this performance versus Inter, but no, Juan. It's not even Inter or it's just you are not able. Even versus Inter, versus Liverpool, versus Manchester, versus whatever team in the world. This is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. It was 11 bodies without anything. That's the worst. I can't even find the word because there is no word to describe what we saw today. It's not working. It's not working. It's not working. Everyone is at fault. Because let's say, ciao Cecilia, let's say today we sack the coach, which would be a decision that the club is taking. Take a decision, whatever. If versus Bologna, you see another team, I would be happy because we won, but I would be pissed off also for the player because they gave up. They gave up. And this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable to give up like that. This is not okay. This is absolutely not okay to give up like that. To say, you know what? We don't care anymore. Everyone, every single people there on the field today. The only one were Fagioli and Soulé, 5 minutes. They showed that they wanted. McKennie disappeared. Paredes disappeared. Disaster, Paredes. 29 touches in the first half. While normally he's traveling around the 100 balls per game, 29 in the first half. He was not involved. McKennie disappeared. Who was the other midfielder? That's the worst thing. Miretti was not involved. Everyone from the new player, the young player, to the experienced player, the newcomer from another team to the one that is there since long. All of the players were missing passes, were not involved. What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what does that mean. But I was expecting at least an answer. Then you lose, you draw, you do whatever you want. You can't score, but some sense of honor. And that's what I missed today. A sense of honor of my Juventus. And a reaction from my Juventus. I don't care who is the trainer. I don't care who are the players. Even if you play with whatever player. Look, Monza. Monza they won because they wanted to go for it. They knew it was like a piranha that is waiting for the blood to come out of someone. They know that it will arrive. They are here waiting. When they saw the blood, they went for it because they knew that Juventus was in a difficult moment. But the problem is that the blood didn't come because Monza ate us. No, it come because we were doing it ourselves. We were taking a bit of our chair away and showing the blood to Monza. That's what we did. That's what we did today. We said to Monza, here is the blood. Eat me. Eat me. Go for it. Go for it. And this is not acceptable. Guido, grande Guido, thank you. Just one thing, no excuses, Allegri out. It's a shame. It is a shame. 100% thank you, Guido. Nirai, that was worse than flat-footed afternoon disaster. Disgusting. Thank you, Nirai. Disgusting. Anthony Drimboli, team wants Allegri gone. Sad and hard to watch. I don't know what they want, but this performance, I will never forget it. What they did to us, but everyone, what they did to us, I will never forget it. Never. Monza, Juve, on the 18th of November at 3 p.m. Italian time, I will never forget. I will never forget that I had to put my face on it. Before the game, during the game, and after the game. What they did to me today, it's not acceptable. I will never accept it. I will never forgive what happened today. I will never. They will have to show me a lot more so that I can forgive what happened today, because it's not acceptable. It is not. The love today is even bigger for my beautiful Juventus. But today, the word beautiful is far, far, far to find. I have to go really deep in my heart to find the way to express my feeling about a beautiful Juventus. Polibara Beppe, a lot of respect for you. Guys, you don't have to respect me. After the red card, I said it was over. It was over even before. I tell you the truth. It was over before. Either we draw or we lose. If 11 players couldn't score a goal in 40 minutes of the game, no way they could do it with 10 later. Some people, some teams, after being with 10 men on the field, they go even stronger because they said we are all in that moment of difficulty. Let's go all for it. And today, no. Today, no. Something has to be done. As SAP, Steve Slick, it's crazy. This is bigger than Allegri, but he will be the scapegoat. It's easier to sack one person than everyone. But today, I tell you the truth. Today, if you are honest, everyone should be sacked. Everyone should be sacked for the performance that we showed today. Everyone should be sacked for the performance that we showed today. I am someone positive. I am someone with a lot of patience. I can wait. I can forgive. I can see the total picture. I am not out. But after what they showed today, what they showed the other games was showing that we were not strong. That's what we showed. Today we showed that we were not. Today we showed that we didn't deserve to wear that shirt. And it's a pity to say that. It's a really pity to say that. But it's true. And it's true. Let me try to find the other comments. I don't know if I will be able to pin them or not. But I can launch them again. So after the comment of Gera... No, from... Wait. I'm a bit far here. So let me try to find it again. Guido said just one thing. No excuses. Yes. Then we have Mohammed who said... It is time for management now. I read that. All Sweden. We read Nirai. We read Masgar Leonard. Okay, here we are. I feel like the players aren't playing like they want Allegri to be fired, or like classmates that want your teacher to quit the job. That's what we saw today. And if it's not that, it's even worse. Because then it's totally over. Then it's totally over. Thank you, Masgard Leonard. We have Softic that said, who didn't see this coming after 6 months ago? Frustration and low morale under Allegri is clear as a day. Mr. Slow gotta go. Love you all from Mr. Negative. Softic, when people are right, they are right. And when people are wrong, they are wrong. Today, you are right. Point. Thank you for the donation, Softy. Today you're right. Gary saying Beppe, absolutely toothless performance. The end of the season review Juve do needs to be done now. Thank you for your amazing work and your passion. See you soon. Gary, thank you for the donation. I agree. You remember when I said that I am a person that believes in a project, that wants to give time, that believes until the end, fino alla fine, believe. But I said, you start a project, you continue until the end of the year. At the end of the year, you sit together and you take a decision. If there are solutions, you continue. If not, you stop. This is at the end of the year. Whatever it costs, whatever the financial part. Today we arrived at a time where that meeting of end of year has to be done now. It's 3 p.m. They are in Monza. It's what time? It's 5:20. We are in Monza. You go with the car. You go immediately to Torino. Emergency meeting. I don't know what decision you can take there. I am not part of that meeting. I can't decide. I don't know what is the best decision. I don't know. But one thing I know is that you have to put your face on it now, not tomorrow, not in 2 days. Today, you have to sit together and take a decision. And I would say, first you start with the coach, and then, attenzione, you speak with all these players. We speak with all these players because it's not normal. What we saw today, it's not normal. It's not normal. Then you tell, some people are saying, Beppe, they were playing against the coach. Okay, they were playing against the coach. Today you didn't play only against the coach. Today you played against Juventus. And this I don't accept. This I don't accept. Gerard CQ. Allegri only got one win in his last game. It's enough. Thank you for the donation, Gerard. Mohamed Youssef, thank you. He's saying pro players, paid million, do your job only. We can blame the coach however we want, how much we want, and correctly. You are all correct. But if you play against Juventus, this is something I don't forgive. Whatever the excuse is, what I saw today was a shame. Tariq, thank you. 11 months, buddy. Forza Beppe, don't know how you managed the live stream. It was hard. Today was the most hard live stream I ever done. It was the hardest one. During the game. Here today, it's easier. We are speaking together. I'm angry. But watching that and knowing that there would be no reaction was hard. Beppe, as you say it on Twitch, I don't know what's happening. Only Sule and Fagioli, these are the two players I said. Marian, players look like they don't want to be there anymore. And that's what is worrying me. Mr. X, I am worried. I am more than worried. Cecilia, I am not angry. I don't want to watch another game until the end of the season. I am heartbroken. This is the problem. The people are not worried anymore. They are not angry anymore. They are heartbroken. They are sad about what we are seeing. Ravella played better. Absolutely. MLG, ciao buddy. Calcio Favs, forget Allegri out. Only I have been thinking this for years, but Nedved and Agnelli out. So some people are against the players, some people are against the coach, some players are against the management. I tell you what I am against. I am against what we saw today. And not one person is to blame. Everyone is to blame today. Masgar Leonard, we read. Wait, and let me catch up with your comments. We have Dard Chicas, this is so depressing, this is very depressing, I totally agree. But in the meanwhile, there is also Jesus Macias that is saying it is right for a supporter to suffer this much. Is it right? Is it a question? Is it right to suffer like that for us supporters? Well, for every supporter of the world, you should never experience things like that. You should never, because it's hard, and I wish this to nobody to suffer hard like that. Then it happens. We were that high, we made mistakes, we felt, and you know that if you are at the first step and you fall, you don't hurt yourself. When you are in heaven and when you fall, it hurts a lot because you are super high. And this is what we are living today. But today, it was worse. Worse than the last time. Worse. Oh, way worse. Last time I saw some dignity of trying 20 minutes. And then we collapsed mentally. Today I saw 0 from the first minute. 0. Shadow boxer in the world. He's saying Tuchel and Poch are available. Juve should act now. Well, for me, it's not about... I told you, I want a meeting today. I want them to take the right decision, whatever decision it is. If the right decision is to stop, don't rush in taking a Tuchel or a Pochettino, two trainers that I don't particularly like. Choose the right one. Choose the right one. Because having another coach is not always a guarantee of win. But something is needed. Something is really needed today. Something is really needed today, guys. But fast. And it's important to do so. It's super important. Let me continue to read you. I've read Shadow Nicola Lobello. No one on the team plays for the badge. It's a disgrace. This is what hurted me the most today. Nobody. But also Allegri. Guys, when I'm saying today, I'm speaking about everyone. Allegri, with the words in that paper, whatever. He said one thing he said, really smart, after the Benfica game. He said, stare zitti e lavorare. Shut up and work. 2 days. And we spoke. We didn't have to speak. We had to focus here. Field, work, shut up, work, instead of speaking. No, we speak. We make the environment even more toxic. Did we need all these words? No, we didn't need these words. And the players, instead of reacting, and this says a lot. Today I am really hurt by my Juventus today. Really a lot. Who did I forget? Softish, we read. Gary Matthew, he's here. Ron, not one clear change. The subs were disgusting as well. Wait, and that I don't forget anybody. Mohammed, we read. Tariq, we read. Jesus Macias, Shadow, Nicolo Bello, Javier Barça. I am a numb. I don't know how to feel anymore. It is getting really hard to consistently watch Juventus games. If they don't care, why should we? Why should we? Because we care about our team. You know, a player, a coach, everyone comes and leaves. That you can stay 6 months like Zakaria, or that you can stay 20 years like Del Piero. You come, you leave. A supporter never leaves. And that's why we have to care. And that's why we care. And that's why we are feeling the pain. This is why we are hurt. Because a supporter doesn't change team. You can change your car. You can change your wife. I hope my wife doesn't listen to what I'm saying. You can change your wife, your club, your work, your job, your whatever, your clothes, whatever. But there is one thing you can't change, and it's your favorite club. Never. Once that club is entering your heart, it is forever and ever. And that's why it hurts. That's why it hurt. And now, guys, if my wife, she hears this, I will, the game Monza Juve, it will have been a funny one. It would have been a really nice experience. If my wife hear what I said, she comes, boom, and then I will suffer for real. Disaster. Saswat, thank you, and thank you, guys. Saswat is saying revenue loss due to one, fans not turning to the stadium for matches to poor performances. 2, status quo may result in top 4 loss. It may hamper future. We are losing from everywhere. When it collapsed from every single part, everywhere. From the stadium, without the supporters, from the results, from the performance, from the papers, from the toxicity in the air, everywhere. Ali Ben Mahdi, random individuals wearing a Juve shirt, it's not a team. I agree. I pin when I see them, even if I read them, I pin them again. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. You know it. Jesus Macias, we read. Nicolo Lobello, we read. I continue. Tony Spontano, I didn't read yet. Javier, we did. Tony Spontano, thank you, my friend from Poland. He's saying, Beppe, nothing will change with sack of Allegri because people who give him a contract like he have will still be in the club. Juve is in bad hands. Sack them first. Well, sack them first. Something has to happen. Something has to happen. Because I don't want to assist another Monza Juve. I didn't want to assist another Benfica Juve. I didn't want to assist another Salernitana Juve. I didn't want to assist another Fiorentina Juve. I didn't want to assist another Juve Sampdoria. I didn't want to assist the 21st minute of Juve Sassuolo of the beginning of the season. I didn't want to assist to this 22-23 season, how we started with the first loss in Serie A versus Monza today. I didn't want to assist to Weston McKennie doing 55% of pass accuracy in first half. 55, that means that his passing is missing one pass on two. I didn't want to assist to Federico Gatti giving that ball to a Monza player saying go and score. I didn't want to assist to Moiskin going with a header and not being able to put it in an angle. I didn't want to assist to Vlahovic not able to control a ball, a player that we paid 75 million euro. Okay, Allegri is not finding the way to let him play well. Okay, we can speak about that. We can agree on that. But we are paying you 7 million a year. Dusan, we are paying you 7 million a year or 8 million. You are the most paid player of Juventus. You were, by the words of the management, you were the center of the project. You are the center of the project. So a bit of dignity. And Di Maria, that reaction out of being angry. You can't in a moment like today. You just can't. Red or not red, we don't care. You just can't have a reaction like that, leaving your team that is already in difficulty, in big difficulty. Cuadrado was not there. Milik was not there. Di Maria is giving up because of that reaction. Ali, I have read. Yes, I've read Ali. Tony Spontano as well. Thank you for subscribing. Yasin Ala. Ala Hamam is saying Antonio Conte. He is the answer. The answer is in Tottenham, guys. The answer is in Tottenham. He's not here. He is not here. This is the truth. Rabona TV, my friend. My big friend. I saw your name in the chat. Thank you for your beautiful message. Di Maria gave up today, like the rest of the team. Frustrated team, nervous team. They feel the tension. They are not, we can't excuse them, but they feel the toxic environment around the club. They are not used to it. Because Juventus is not used to these moments of total collapse. A smaller team that is fighting for relegation is used to it. Because they know. We don't know how to act. We have no answers. But the answer is not a reaction like Di Maria has. The answer is not the non-reaction that we had. The answer is not the eyes of the players in that tunnel before coming up the field in the second half. You can't. This is the basic. The eyes of wanted to do something better. We didn't have the eyes, the will, the power, the soul. I saw it before the game in the pre-warm-up, and I saw it even more at halftime. Let me continue to read your comments, guys. Mark Murphy. Once again, Dusan asked to take the entire defense and make it happen. The only player whose frustration and lack of energy I could forgive. Thank you for the donation and your comment about Dusan Vlahovic. Nero Ghost, this brings us fans closer, but change is needed. I don't know if it brings the fans closer or it divides all of them. I hope in the deepest in my heart, what I hope is that fans don't go away. I'm not saying that they can't be angry. Today you have to be angry. If you are not angry with Juventus today, When will you be angry? When will you be angry? Today you have the right to be angry. But you should not jump off the boat. You should never jump off the boat. Because that's easy. That's the easiest way. You jump off the boat, you don't watch, you give up, and you come back when we win. Who is guarantee you when you are a kid, when you have chosen for whatever reason, for a favorite player, that was Del Piero, that was Dybala, that was Gianluigi Buffon, because you loved the colors, the black and white, because you loved the new logo, the old logo, because you loved that we were winning at that time. Something happened. Maybe your father was a Juventino, maybe your brother, or maybe you were a rebel and you didn't want to be like your father that was supporting Inter. Whatever reason that gave you that attachment, that love for Juve, today you have to close your eyes and think again about it. Why did you choose Juve? And remember that probably it's a beautiful memory why you chose Juve. It was that beautiful memory. Keep that one because it will come back. But sometimes, and at the moment, it's hard. You can't create again a new team. A new beautiful memory. So keep it. I hope we don't just jump off. Then, of course, everyone can do whatever they want. Feja, no panic and rush decision. It's only 6 points different. Well, today it's not the 6 points that are making me angry because everything can happen. Today it's not the 6 points that are making me angry. Today it's the attitude and the behavior from the team as a total. As a total. This is what today hurted me. It's the behavior, the non-behavior of the team. 6 points are 6 points. Who cares? The non-behaviors of the team today was hard to watch. Team is everyone. It's everyone. Everyone. Shatterstar. Trust is broken between the management, coach and players. Allegri lost the bench. We need to stop the bleeding now before the season is too late. And I go back to the comment that I was reading. Thank you, Shatterstar. If you take a decision, no rush decision. No rush decision. Take your time and take the one that you believe can change that Juventus. If the decision is to change, I don't know if it will happen or not. My biggest wish is that from Bologna we start to win. Who is on the bench? I don't care. Who is playing as a starter? I don't care. If it's Milik that starts, it's Milik. If it's Perin, if it's Pinsoglio, if it's Soulé, whoever it is, I don't care. I just want that we go back to our standard of winning. But especially one more thing. It's giving everything for the shirt. Deserving the shirt. This is what I want. Shatterstar, thank you. Abai. Bad performance and bad results. Every player is becoming worse technically, tactically, and in effort. We are collapsing. Change is a must now. We collapsed. We are not collapsing. We collapsed. Thank you, Abai. Thank you, Stefania Melis, who is saying, I'm here, remember, for 10 months. Grazie, Stefania. Everyone need to be sacked, burn, sage, and purify. Mamma mia. Wait, what do you want to do? Stefania, attenzione. I want to take distance from some words, but if it's not literally what you meant, then I can partially agree. The rest is a bit boom boom. You have to stick around, Stefania. You made me laugh. But the concept is correct. The concept is totally correct. Victor Cano, ciao Beppe. When the leadership gives unclear direction, the players are under pressure and don't know what to do. Frustration will show on the field. This is Allegri. This is on Allegri. He needs to leave today. Victor, I agree with what you are saying. You're correct. But, guys, please, what we saw today, it's not about clear directions or not. Guys, we are playing with a Di Maria that played at Real Madrid, at Manchester United, Paris Saint-Germain, Benfica, Paredes that played at Roma, played at Paris Saint-Germain, Vlahovic that is new, okay, new, but he knows how to score. He knows how to score. Like Danilo played at Real Madrid, Manchester City, Juve. There is more. It's not, this is correct. This is totally correct. This is totally correct. If we don't give direction, if the players are confused or lost, it's hard. On top of that, there is that toxicity. They are under pressure. They are scared to do a pass. But I'm scared to do a pass, and there is not being able to do a pass. That's hard. But I understand. Thank you, Victor. Peter Abate, this is starting to feel like a toxic relationship. Yes. Pochettino and Tuchel, but we will only sign an Italian manager. Absolutely stupid. We are Juve. We should never be in this situation. Yes and no. Leo 24. It was not the comment. I already read the one of Leo 24. I will come back on the one of Peter Abate and of Franco Chan. We should never be in this situation, guys. A lot of teams collapsed a lot. If we speak about Italy, Milan disappeared for 10 years. Inter disappeared for 10 years. And I'm speaking about a recent story. Manchester United, Arsenal. A lot of clubs disappear for a long time. Barcelona for a short time, except of Bayern that I don't remember like that. Marseille, that was a big club. Lyon, that was a big club in Ligue 1. They totally disappeared. Cycles, and some teams they have long cycles. Some teams have short cycles of victory, but also of loss. On the other hand, losing versus Monza 1-0. We should never be like that. And on that one, I agree with Leo 24. Peter Abate instead is saying this is starting to feel like a toxic relationship. We want things to change, but they stay the same. This is a slap in the face for us fans. Thank you, Peter. We all want things to change. I always said I don't care about players. I don't care about coach. I don't care about whoever. I care about Juventus. I care about Juventus. And I want my Juventus back. How? This is not my problem. This is not my problem. I want my Juventus back. If Allegri is able to fix it, win the Champions League, win everything. Bravo, congratulations. If he's not able, another one, next, guys. Franco Chan, bada come la fuma on Beppe. We are pissed too. Cecilia, Allegri won't leave. It seems that the player didn't want to play under Allegri. We said it. If that's the answer of the performance versus Monza today, if that's the answer of the performance of today versus Monza, then I've lost then a bit of respect towards some players, because you hurt Juventus. Doing that, you hurt Juventus. Leo 24, we already read. Leo 24, and then who else is there? Let me check. Anyway, thank you, Leo. Thank you to everyone. Dwayne Souza, or Souza. Ciao, Arsenal fan here. Thoughts on Vlahovic. Had to come back. Well, Vlahovic is a top player. And I'm happy for Arsenal that he's going back to win after a long time. We're just speaking about Arsenal. Vlahovic is a top player. He's a beast. But he has some things to learn in terms of character, in terms of controlling ball, putting his body better. But he's a top player. And then you were not able to sign him. I was pissed off that we were not able to sign Gabriel Jesus this season. So far, Gabriel Jesus is doing beautifully at Arsenal, and Vlahovic is not doing well at Juventus. Then, long term, I believe that Vlahovic is a top player. Thank you for the donation, Dwayne Souza. I believe I answered with a lot of respect to that troll. Remember when we were 1-0 FC? I miss those days. Hey, we didn't know. We didn't know that we will miss it. We missed them. Model Piero, 2 months. It's time for action. I agree for Model Piero. That's his message. Full message. Mike Mazzarese, players getting on the bus with their $3,000 pack and $30,000 watches, playing like they do is disgusting. Don't deserve to wear the Juve jersey. That's the message of Mikey. Money or not, money, guys. For us normal people, €100 more, $100 more makes a difference. $1 million more, $1 million less for some players doesn't make the difference. You don't even pay attention anymore to what is your salary. Salary has never been a motivation. I saw people doing their best for €500. I saw people being paid 2,000 and not working well. And I saw the reverse as well. People not doing well because they were underpaid, and people doing better than what they were deserving. But it's true that when you see that at the end, it's annoying that with all the benefits and the luxury life they have, they are not able to answer on the field to some things. AZ Bloodister, Allegri time is over. Juventus is not strong team in Italy now. It's true. We are not a strong team in Italy. Di Maria and Paredes waste our money. Just our youngster play with their heart. We saw the difference when Sule and Fagioli entered. Not that they did great things. They wanted. That was the only thing I was asking. Beppe, what do you think is Juve's best decision? I said it and I repeat it. Guys, it's hard for Italian supporters for supporters to know everything. We don't know. So for me, the best decision now is you go back from Monza with a bus and you do an emergency meeting. Because apparently there was no emergency meeting after Benfica. You do one, you talk openly, because that's the only way, openly. What do we do? What's the best solution? Do we believe in it? How many are taking decision? Agnelli, Nedved, Cherubini, Parati, Arrivabene. The four take a decision. You speak with the coach and you speak also with the team. I want the team to be accountable for what they did today. I want the team to be accountable for what they did today. And you take a decision. The best one, I don't know. No, it was not on purpose. It was a reaction because of being frustrated and angry. That was it. Fine for GJustjuve, enough suffering. Time for GJustPizza, enough suffering. No, guys, I don't believe it's time for GJustPizza. I will stop in 10 minutes. I will read the comments from everyone. Thank you, Jesus. No, today I can't find any possibility to laugh. Thank you, Faris, Yusuf. Today it's impossible. I don't even want to speak. Guys, you know that it's already the second game that we are not speaking about football on the channel. I want to speak about football. This is what I love. I love football. I want to say we lost because of this. I would love not. But if we lose, I want to explain why we lost. I don't want to open a channel of Juve to speak about we lost because we had no dignity. I didn't open a Juve channel for that. I didn't want to. You saw 44 minutes. We didn't speak one time about people that were missing. We don't care about who was missing. We don't care that we were with 10. The behavior. Frustration, red card. Players are done with Allegri. Thank you, Softitch, for your comment and donation. Andre is really mad. He's making a pizza. Rick is in Portugal. There is a lot that have been spoiled with Juventus the last 15 years. Really, I can't remember the late 80s and 90s in which we were terrible. Aldo, Gattuso. He's in Valencia. Zaki Warfa. With the squad we had today, the only thing I expected was solid defense. Attack, not so much, cause weak midfield. Bad discipline, top of our injury list. Well, you know, Zaki, you're correct in a way. We saw it, huh? It went from the defense up, up, up. But guys, McKennie is a disaster. It's a disaster. But you have Paredes, you have McKennie, you have Miretti. They are totally different players as 3 years ago, when our midfield was bad. With Pirlo, we had Bentancur, Arthur, and McKennie. And they were bad. With Allegri, with Sarri, who were there? I don't remember. Khedira, I was still there. No? I don't remember. Anyway, we were bad. The year before with Pjanic, and we were bad in our midfield. It was the midfield that was missing after Vidal. But we change, and there is still no possibility to play better. Even Miretti, it disappeared today. And guys, far from me, it's maybe the only one in the midfield that at least tried something. On top of all the injuries, of course. On top, of course. Ciao Ayan, what is there to say anymore? Now we just wait. We can do nothing. I don't smoke, but watching this season makes me want to become like Sarri. Please don't. Ciao Michael, Max shouldn't leave. This is the management decision to make, but there is a clear split between the players and Max. And the sooner it is addressed, the better. Very worrying times. That's the message of our friend Michael Filetti. Aldo, speaking to Lars. Cecilia, I never feel like this, disappointed. Cecilia, I want to give you a big hug and all the people in the chat as well. Our friend from Liverpool, Red, is saying, Ciao Beppe, hope things get better for you with Juve, from a Liverpool supporter. Grande Red, you know it. Sisman, grande Sisman. Beppe, we already uploaded 11 players since Allegri came. Today was the 70th game of Allegri coaching this team, and still we are in the worst situation. Oh yeah, but it's a decline. It's a decline. I tell you, if we could blame intensity, mental collapse, everything, you can work on these things. You can't work if the team doesn't want to. You can't work. You can work on things that are not going well. You can't work on things that doesn't want to work well. Thank you, Sisman. Grande Sisman. Azzurri Juve first. 11 months, grande Azzurri Juve. Thank you, buddy. The solution to this is to play the players who show heart. Even if they are young, Conte did this in 2016 Euro. They killed for the shirt. This is what Juve must do. If you aren't killing for the shirt, you sit. I would love to take my hand and be able to shake your hand. You sit. If you're not able to, you sit. If you don't want to, you are not obliged. Huh? But today I was Gatti. He wants to, but he couldn't. For example, everyone today, they looked lost. They looked that they didn't want to. Ex-Juve fan now, Monza fan, is saying it. The only good thing is that stop spamming. I will not read it. Because you spammed, I will not read your message. I wanted to read it. At the first one, I wanted to read it. You spam, we don't read. Elias or Elias. Unity is very important now. We shouldn't make decisions when we are angry, and I hope management will thoroughly study whatever plan they have in mind. Oh, yeah, but when I say emergency now, it's because I hope they already thought about the possibility that it could go worse. I hope, because I took that into consideration, that it could go worse. But I agree 100% that you just can't go and say, hey, here, De Zerbi, hey, Tuchel, here, whoever the coach. No. Think. Make a wise decision. Unpopular or popular, I don't care. But make the best decision for Juve. This is what I want. The best decision for Juve. This is another thing. I see the message of Guido Gencarelli about Kostic. But first, Danielson, ciao Beppe. It's sad to see and watch Juventus when the players aren't understanding what it's meant to be a Juve player. We need to get in a person who can teach them, like Tudor. Another name that, but he will not come. He just started with Marseille and he's doing well, correctly. How were Fagioli and Sule when they came on? They didn't do anything, but the only one that you saw that they had the rush to do something. If you have 11 players that have the rush to do something and that you miss the passes, okay, we lose, but we had the rush to do something. Here there was no rush to do something. Here it was patiently waiting that we were killed. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that you are patiently waiting that we will be punished? It's like this. Come on. Not like Bernardeschi after a game of Toronto. No. It was like, come on, punish me. I'm here. I'm ready to be punished. It's sad when you see the team can't complete 5-6. 5-6 is a lot, huh? It's a lot, huh? Half of this is part of crucial to fix, but I don't see any improvement. Do you want to see? Do you want to see how much passes in opposition half? Wait. Let me check. 65%. 65% of accurate passes in opposition half. 65%. The numbers are a disaster. 39.8% possession. 39.8% possession versus Monza. 200 passes less than Monza. 14 long passes more than Monza because we had no idea what we were doing. 2 shots on target. Only 2 shots on target. 5-6 is a lot, Model Piero. 5-6 is a lot. Guido Gencarelli. How can it be that Kostic still didn't arrive at Juve? But still didn't arrive. He already did 3 assists, but it's true that it's... But Kostic, attenzione, the one that we're expecting Kostic to be a fenomeno, maybe we exaggerated. But Kostic is better than the one that we saw. How is it possible to have the Kostic that we have at Juve not be able to dribble a man? And Kostic is not Di Maria, but he needs 20 assists to make one correct. Why? No, Del Piero, I don't believe it's a good coach, and I hope I will never have Del Piero as a coach of Juve. Never. Ciao, Chef Cristo. Been watching your... I still believe in Allegri. I think we need a refresh in the locker room. Management and players need to go over the importance. But Cristo, the problem is not... Do you believe in Allegri? Do I believe in Allegri? Allegri, guys, Allegri is Allegri. I believe he showed that he was a great coach, and he's showing in the last year with some things that we could excuse, but also this year that he's not able to change the situation at the moment. At the moment. All we can do is support and be angry. I hope this nightmare ends soon. Looking forward to better days. Look, for the first time in my life, Dr. A, for the first time in my life, I'm happy that there is an international break. I hate international break. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Thank you, Dr. A. Stavros, hypocrisy at its final when they say to stay silent, not talk, and work hard. After someday they spoke. We said it. I totally agree. I'm mad, worried, and depressed with this Juve lack of respect for the shirt, badge, no heart. I agree. I agree. Andrew, you know something is wrong when the players start a game against Monza with no fire in the eyes. They have, but normally, guys, and I agree with him. Ciao Colo. Sorry, I didn't see you. I agree with Andrew when he's saying it's not possible to start a game like that. It's not possible. I know. But the preseason games, they are what they are. But it starts to be a lot. I'm the only person that I watched the Juve winning the last time versus Spezia. I was in the stadium. That's the only one of the two victories that we had this season. We are on the 18th of September. And it was not a beautiful win versus Spezia. I made a vlog. My vlog is better than the game. I tell you the truth. My vlog is better. It gives you more emotion than the game. I don't know what magic I did to make it look like the game was an epic game. It was not. It was good for 5 minutes, and then the last minute with the goal of Milik. And the 80 minutes in between were a disaster. James is happy as well. Ciao Anish. Who did we forget? GOJ. Antonio as well. Antonio Veljanovsky, 9 months. Grande Antonio. You cannot put Fagioli and Sully at the 85th minute and expect something. It was a stupid game management by my opinion. I agree. Because if you try and you lose, at least your players are trying. Here, not. So change something at a certain moment. You lose. What's the difference in losing 1-0 or 2-0 versus Monza? What is the difference? I see no difference. The shame is there. Tell you, even if we drew, it was a shame. Even if we won, it was a shame of a performance. Then I would have been happy of the result of winning because it remains important to stick above. But the performance is not acceptable. There is no excuse. Let me continue to read the comments and then I will close the live because we are turning around. It's just anger that is speaking for 1 hour. Ciao Martina. I have enlightened but I am angry, Martina. So today I'm not even here to give you positivity today. Not even. Gio from Canada. These players do not have black and white blood. That is all. Allegri is the one who is suffering. Look, for 1 hour, 59 minutes, we spoke about everyone at fault. Players, management, coach, everyone. But that Allegri is suffering, yes, he's suffering. Guys, of course, Arrivabene was suffering, Nedved was suffering, Agnelli suffering, Cherubini suffering, I am suffering, you are suffering. If there is one person not suffering today, he should be dismissed immediately. Stande pede in Latin, immediately. If you don't suffer. And today I saw a Juve that accepted to lose versus Monza. This made me really, this hurted me a lot. Gio. Really. Sincerely. Stavros is crying like all of us. Did you see the passing map versus Monza? I don't want to see it. I will check later. But I saw the game, and unfortunately, it's enough. Unfortunately, it's enough. Alan Cohen. Alan Cohen. What is Alan Cohen message? Ciao, calcio ben. Thank you. Steve Cano is saying it is so sad. Grande Steve Cano. Beautiful profile picture. Alan Cohen, thank you. Alan. We can't wait with Allegri. Look at Chelsea, for example. We need a refresh things and start with Allegri. We can't take this risk that he will improve. Guys, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm personally lost. I just want Juve to be Juve. Again. Beppe, Juventus is missing a player like Vidal. I remember a game versus Celtic and he got injured. It was not versus Celtic, it was versus Chelsea. That he was injured at his foot and he was able to score one goal with one leg. It was versus Chelsea, not Celtic. Versus Chelsea. I remember that game. Hey, we miss. Today there was absolutely no leader. I didn't see any player today waking up people. I didn't see it. Calcio Ben, 2 months. Grande, Calcio Ben. Fall down 7 times, get up 8. But that's what, you know, that's what I was expecting from Juve today.
It's time.
Wait. I will, Oscar. It's over. So, thank you, guys. Thank you. You are fantastic. You are the fantastic part of today's afternoon. You are the fantastic part because you are always here. You're fantastic. In hard times, and it will become better. It will be hard, longer than I was expecting. Ciao, Shen. Longer than I was expecting. Dai, Filippo Rosada. It will be longer than I expecting, but of course we will be back. Azzurri Juve. Before I was logging out, thank you, Zakir, for the hearts. Thank you, Philip. We have to be strong because it will come back. When? We don't know. It can be like that for 1 year, 2 years. Let's see. Azzurri Juve at this point just move the team up the field 30 years and attack with the 11 players that care the most. Might as well lose while attacking if we lose anyway. Yeah, play with the one that wants to play.
La Juve.
Whoever is leading them. Thank you for the donation. I agree. Who wants to play? Give me some names, guys. Give me some names of players that deserve to be on the field versus Bologna. I want to take the names. Di Maria on Instagram. Let's see what he says on Instagram. I don't want to today. I don't want to hear or see anything from the players. I don't want to see them. I will translate the message of Di Maria immediately. So, let me first read a few games. Fagioli. Perin, Miretti, Danilo, Caio Giorgi, guys. Kostic, Bremer, I have 6. I have Rabiot from Amat. The other ones are repeating, but these are the players probably that the only one that showed that they wanted to be on the field in the last since the start. Maybe Sule, people are saying Dusan. Dusan, he will need a bit of rest. To be honest, he will need a bit of rest because. So let me open here. Di Maria, he said in Italian, his comment is: voglio scusarmi con tutti per questa reazione inappropriata che ho avuto sul campo. I want to ask forgiveness. I want to say sorry with everyone for the inappropriate reaction I had on the field. Aver lasciato la squadra con uno in meno in un momento così difficile del campionato ci ha fatto perdere la partita. Due to my reaction, leaving the team with one man less in a moment that was that difficult of the Serie A, what we are going through at the moment, made us lose the game. Losing is only my fault. We lost today only because of me. I am sincerely sorry. Mi dispiace così tanto. I am a professional player, but also a human being that from time to time is making mistakes. But I know when I have to admit that I made a mistake. So I will read it in Italian, then in Spanish, just to see if they are using the same words. Voglio scusarmi con tutti per questa reazione inappropriata che ho avuto sul campo. Aver lasciato la squadra con un uomo in meno in un momento così difficile del campionato ci ha fatto perdere la partita. Aver perso è solo colpa mia, mi dispiace così tanto. Sono un professionista ma anche un essere umano che commette errori e sa riconoscerli. In Spanish: quiero pedir disculpas a todos por esta reacción inapropiada que he tenido en el campo. Haber dejado el equipo con uno menos en un momento tan difícil del campeonato ha hecho que perdemos el partido. Haber perdido es culpa solamente mía. Lo siento mucho. Soy un profesional, pero también un ser humano que comete errores y sabe reconocerlos. I think that probably Di Maria is exaggerating when he's saying that it's only on him, because it's not true. It's not true. But on the other hand, this is what I want from every single player. I want today that Paredes is doing the same. I want the same from McKennie. I want the same from Vlahovic. I want the same from Kostic. I want the same from whoever played today. I want the sorry. He said the same in Spanish and in Italian. Because that is where you start. I want the same from the coach. I want the same from the coach. Because then you will say that I forgot. No, I didn't forget. I believe McKennie is a curse. That's just me, Gio. Yeah, I said it before Mario. Huh? I said it before Mario. You see? Before your comment, I already said it. I want a sorry from everyone. Not acceptable. Not acceptable. Not acceptable today. But that's the first step. Admitting that you were wrong. Admitting it. Like I admit that I believed too much in that team in the beginning of the season. I admit that I believed too much in the values of some people. And I'm sorry for that. I'm really sorry for that. There is someone that tagged me, Mikey C on Twitter, Gobbo, who's saying, I watch your channel seeing that you're pissed at the player. That's not true, guys. When you report or you write me on Twitter, it's not true. I'm not angry at only the players. I'm angry at everyone. At everyone. If you want to, clip that moment of 1 hour and 10 and put it on. I'm not angry only about the players. I'm angry at everyone. Because what we saw today, everyone is at fault. And if you start this video again, you will see that I was angry also about me, against myself, everyone. Ragazzi, thank you. Thank you. We see each other maybe when I cool down after the games of today. Or maybe I will just play video games. I don't know. Let's see. Thank you. Ciao Gio, ciao Azzurri Juve, ciao Juven Remix, Calcio Ben, Alon Cohen, ciao to the people in the chat, Niven, D. Amansi, to Antonio Velianovsky, Stavros, grande Stavros, Aldo, Mr. Dax, Acid, Thomas Makluf, my bro, Anthony Trimboli, Nero Ghost. Yesterday we took the book and we had chosen for page 77 and we said something about the game of today. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. We didn't improve our argument. Ciao ragazzi, forza.